Hi guys, what's happening? Finally, I am doing this review. I've been skipping this like day after day, been doing other fragrance reviews, doing other videos, and this special fragrance I thought I would just do it before the year ends, and I just made up my mind I have to do two videos a day just to make this video. So this fragrance is a kind of fragrance. It's I'm not doing this fragrance review for you to go and buy this fragrance because you cannot buy it. Frankly speaking, it's not readily available. It's a discontinued perfume, and it's a gem of a perfume. So I'm gonna do a little bit differently. I'll just tell you something which was special, has been discontinued in the market by House of Christian Dior. Christian Dior, actually they are very popular for their lot of perfume lines. They have for both gents and ladies a lot of perfumes. So this fragrance right here, it uh, is one bottle that I always fancied owning someday. But my mom luckily has a bottle, so I can sniff it once in a while. But she used it very sparingly, and it was a gift from my dad to her long time ago. I think it was the year was maybe 2010 or 2009. My dad gifted it to her. It was out in the market then. So the fragrance we are talking about is Midnight Poison. This is a very special perfume, and if you find this somewhere, I mean, nowadays I see 50 or 30 ml bottles like these are going for $200, $300 because it's discontinued now. So what's so special about this perfume? I'll tell you my story. It has been reviewed by many great reviewers, and this is a flanker from the Poison line. So Poison is a fragrance. It was released, I think, um, 90s. I forgot exactly which year it was, but it was one of the first women's perfume that like was a big hit. It's like a legendary perfume. Poison is a legendary line, and Poison has thousands of flankers. Some of them, if you know, I have done review on Hypnotic Poison. There's also Poison Girl. I want to buy it, and then Pure Poison. These are some of the fragrances like the flankers I like. So this one tops everything. Even the original Poison, I do not enjoy it as much as I do enjoy this. So let me look at this. Let me tell you my story. So this one I sniffed it first time when she bought it. At first she used to wear this in the parties and everything, but she has some perfumes, she just hides them. I don't know where she keeps them. So she used to have Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the first version, and Armani's. She used to have Lacoste, a lot of perfumes that she used back in the time. This was one of the best ones. So this was released in 2007, and it was 20 years after I wrote down the notes from Fragrantica because I got old. I forget a lot of things these days. So 20 years after the original release, this is the fifth flanker of the Poison line. I don't have a box. I have the bottle. I'll show you the bottle in a bit. And this fragrance is supposed to portray the fairy tale of Cinderella's dress. The movie or the story of Cinderella. You guys know, where of course you know Cinderella. So Cinderella is a kind of like when we were in our childhood time, guys used to watch Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck and stuff. So girls, they used to watch Cinderella, her shoes, like they even made films after that. So it's supposed to portray that. So the face for this is Evergreen, and Evergreen is someone I absolutely adore. She is a French actress. She has this crazy eyes, and she has this acting. She's so natural. She's a bad girl kind of. Like she's kind of a person like Catwoman kind of person. So she has beautiful eyes. She's a very beautiful lady, and she's really someone I really love. And the fragrance, the bottle, this one is supposed to be portrayed as, if I put it in the light, it's according to Fragrantica, they say it's cobalt plus ultramarine. This is how the flacon is supposed to look like, this color, and that's the blue they're referring to. So this fragrance, I mean, the top notes. Let's talk about the notes first. Then I'll let you know how it smells, what I got from it all these years. Top notes, you get mandarin and bergamot. Mid notes, I mean the heart, you get rose, only one, and then the base you get patchouli, amber, and vanilla. So the perfumer, I have to mention the perfumer. I usually forget the perfumers, but this like masterpiece was created by Olivier Cresp. If you know Black Excess and like thousand other fragrances he created. If you know Jacques Cavalier, Bulgari Aqua, created by him, two master perfumer in collaboration with Francois Dimashi. Francois Dimashi is in-house perfumer for Poison. I mean Dior at that time. I think now someone else took over. I'm not sure who took over, but he recently even was the in-house perfume for Dior. So they collaborated and created this masterpiece. So first thing, I really feel kind of like rage. Why did they discontinue this perfume? If you go to Fragrantica, you'll know how many people, how many ladies, how many guys even wore this fragrance and how special this was. Why did they even think of discontinuing it? Look at the bottle. First of all, this is a 30 ml bottle. Bigger bottles are even prettier, but nevertheless, these bottles you will not see everywhere. You're not going to see this in the shops, right? So it's all these beautiful blue glasses. It's amazing looking bottle, and the bottom is your sticker here, and the cap. It's actually, I always thought of these bottles like an apple shaped bottle. Like if you see few other companies, they use this kind of bottle theme, but these are the first fragrance houses that did this kind of bottle. So these are the cap, you take it out like that, the sprayer is here. The thing is, I'm not gonna waste the juice. I'm sorry. I mean, it hurts me because after this one runs out, the bottle will be empty, and I don't think I'll be able to find another bottle to gift. But if I do, I'll gift it to my mom, right? So this one has a CD still, and back in the time, it used to have the CD, and it's very strong. You sniff it, you automatically like, oh, what a beautiful perfume. So given all the notes and everything, the thing is, this is one of those perfumes you cannot pinpoint one note that you get. Like nowadays you can tell, like, oh, tuberose, you get rose. It's like everything is separate, but the blend used to be, this is how a special blend used to be made. This fragrance is such a magical potion. The moment you open it, you actually can sort of imagine, kind of like, hold on, sorry for the interruption. I was saying, if you sniff this, when you smell this perfume for the first time, it actually evokes that feeling that you're in a fairy tale. You're in a wonderland, like a real movie theme plot back in the 90s. It like transports me back in that time. So this is not from 90s. It's the release year was 2007, but back in the time we used to have these days of watching films with DVDs and stuff like that, and we used to actually have a real life gathering and stuff. We were not very much on the net, so life was a bit different back then. So this fragrance is just, it takes me back in the time, and it's such a classic. I mean, I used to know the smell back then. Like nowadays I have the notes breakdown, but I still cannot say that I'm gonna pick up rose or something. It's so well blended. It kind of like gives you the feel that it's kind of like gourmandish. The sweetness is there, like Mugler does. Like you can almost think this could be a gourmand because of the vanilla base, which is also in these fragrances. Okay, modern day fragrances, like if you see Angel Muse, this is one of my favorite fragrances in current time. If you know another one, a classic, that is Angel. These are some gourmands, but heavy gourmands. It has patchouli and everything. But this one, the base has that vanilla, and above the vanilla, what you're gonna get is that patchouli and rose. So the rose here is very mature. In the opening blast, it might seem like a fairy tale, but it becomes more omen-like, very mature, and in a very good way. This one is smell. This is so sensual. This is so captivating, like that kind of a magic potion. So when you think of evergreen, I'll put the picture at cover photo. Just like the picture, the way the midnight sort of feel. It's like midnight is used in like Britney Spears perfume, Midnight Fantasy. They use midnight in Paris, Van Cleef and Arpels. When they put the word midnight, it has to be special. That time is a magical time. That time something special happens. All the fairy tales come out to play. People go to sleep. The whole city is dark, and that's how I imagine it in a cold weather. So this fragrance is not that powdery, just like the original Poison. And I believe if you can find a bottle, you should definitely just grab it. This is one of the best perfumes you can own in your life. If you like Shalimar, everything, forget about it. This is the perfume. I would say it's special. Sorry, the cold weather. So overall, I'm not gonna rate this. This is masterfully done. This is, even guys can wear it. If you really imagine what is so close to this, I would say modern day Carolina Herrera, good girl. I gave my bottle to my girlfriend, but this and that, I just see some sort of blueberry sort of communication, like connection. This one doesn't have any fruity notes, but I don't know, I just get berries from it, because of the color maybe. So it's that gourmand, fruity, fresh, at the same time dark, vanilla, and the rose note is just different. I mean, I haven't smelled a rose like this. I have a lot of rose-based fragrances. This nothing comes close to this, right? So I'm calling this a masterpiece, not because it discontinued. They discontinued one of the best fragrances in the market ever, like ever. And I am very sad about that. I mean, I still look for a bottle like this. If I can buy a big bottle, that would be like a dream come true, right? So look out for it, Midnight Poison by Dior. This is just, I am out of words to describe this. This is so beautiful. This is such a beautiful, precious little fragrance, right? And I know my mom treasures this for good reasons, right? So I'm very happy I've done a talk on this so I could just show you this fragrance. So you guys, if you haven't known about this, you can go and try. Poison Girl, Hypnotic Poison, whatever poison, pure poison, nothing comes close to this. This is one of the best fragrances you can own. And one last thing, if you can find, I don't think you can find it, Midnight Poison anymore. There's another version, Midnight Poison Elixir, and also got Parfum version. Those things I never saw anywhere in the market. But there's YSL. They have created L, right? ELLE. I will also leave the Fragrantica note below, link below. You can check that out. I heard that one has some similarity to this, but I'm pretty damn sure it's not going to touch the magic of it. But something that smells like it. There's also La Ligue version, I think, of this. You can check it out on Fragrantica, right? So this is Midnight Poison by Dior, one of my most dreamy fragrances ever since I was in college, those days, right? So this review is done. Thank you guys for watching. If you ever watched this one, cherish this fragrance if you can find and get your hands onto this. If you can get your nose onto that fragrance, you're gonna be very, very happy. You're gonna be very, very happy, right? So that's my review. Take care, guys. I'm done for the day. Tomorrow some more reviews will be up. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.